Let me test first. Can you, yeah, this is weird. I'm having some flux. I'm checking my modem. Yeah, this is entirely... We're live. Can you hear me? This totally sucks. Yeah, there goes... We're back, but I got to make sure I have a stable connection. Very, very unfortunate. I'm just opening some things to make sure we're good. Okay, can you hear me? Good stuff. Bots active. I gotta relog. I've been... Huh. That is very strange. What the hell? Why do I have Manx as my... Whoa, what is this music? Very unlucky. This is going to be the most disjointed VOD. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to edit everything totally. I might be able to. It is what it is. The internet. Anyway, we're going to continue from replay from where we left off. The game was getting spicy. The internet moves in mysterious ways. These aren't the droids you're looking for. You can go about your business. Move along. Move along. Move along. We're recovering the replay. And we'll be back into it. Scores 2-2, etc. We'll probably just update it as that goes on. Really feel bad for just as much as for you guys, for the players, because that totally lagged them out. Unluckily. Oh, Val, let me make sure I'm good here too. Oh my goodness, we got World Team League going on too. Mamma mia. All right, here we are. Best 7 scores 2-2. And we are getting back into it in a moment. Looking right at the action. Oh, recast? Yeah. Well, I can usually hop into those after too. This is going to be a bit of a problem for a VOD, but that's all right. Let's see what happens. Akron using a couple of depths to gain some vision. He does have the Nexus underway. Is going to have to deal with a warping of a lot of Zealots, but the Zealots out of position. Akron getting 3, 4 and counting workers, and Himba is up insanely economically. Akron loses the Disruptors. I think some of this... GG. Akron killed too much before, and that was very unlucky. I fault myself for what had happened there. But Akron is now up a point. Yeah, that's unlucky. I mean, stuff happens, but bear with me. I'm reloading in because of what happened there. The fault of my ISP. Hold on, come on, because we were recovering game. Akron up 3-2. I think we might go into a game 7. Akron is up. Match point. These things do happen. Shark-infested waters, aye. Couldn't have happened at the worst time, but it's alright. Moving on to game number 6. In this best of 7. All right, here we are spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Stargazers. Give it up for Inhimba in the red. And his opponent in the upper left representing Bing Bong Exports. Give it up for Acheron in the teal. All right. Looks like it's going to be a high ground from both. We could see something cheeky like a back base being taken or gold. Who knows, but it is potentially Acheron's match to win it. We'll see. But it's been neck to neck. Neck and neck in this PvP finals. All right, Probe is going to do a little chiseling. Nothing too exciting going on just yet. Double gate, double gas from both. And yeah, Sati's about to eat. What do you forget? Acheron's gonna win the next one. I mean, you do copy passes, but unfortunately, Casterman had internet problems, Shiny. All right. All right, it's gonna be a 2-stalker opening from both players. So pretty standard. And Himba walling Acheron off again with a shield battery. As he did previously, just taking another pylon. Either of these guys could do anything, to be honest. As we've seen, I think Himba might actually just take a Nexus this game. Truth be told, Acheron going right into a Twilight Council. So he's going to have to deny scouting. He might just go for a really fast blink. And go 4-gate blink, and that looks to be like his play. And Himba going for a robo, so luckily it's not DTs. It's been a lot of robo play from both of them, actually. It is so funny to see this, because we'll see proxy robo in a lot more of the pro or higher tier games. But at this MMR, it's funny to see all the robo play we had. Not so much usually the case. Wow, look at this. Like, seriously, dude. Nice copy pastas, pet chat. Keep them up. And we're going to have a canceled gate from Acheron. Acheron's going to recall. This is a lot of pressure. Wait, what's going on? Okay, this is strange. Acheron loses a stalker. I'm kind of confused here from the... I got all excited about the copy pastas. There's going to be a proxy gate, but Acheron doesn't have the numbers to hold. Well, he has 3 stalkers. The 2 on their way. Warp gate's finishing, but not before these 2 are here. Does get some good shots and deals some hull damage to one of the stalkers. Is going to have a few more. There's going to be some warpins available from Inhiba going for a proxy robo, or not going for a proxy robo bay. He's going for disruptor drops. Just going to ferry these units into the back because stargazers, but that's going to allow Acheron to potentially come in with his 4-gate blink on the other side. Acheron is kind of really vulnerable here, though. He's going to need this blink, and if this warpin goes in right the hell now, blink's got ways out. It's only 1 pylon power in this, and Acheron's pushing across the map. He's not going to have blink. He's going to chrono it. This looks like it could be just dead. Acheron moving across the center of the map. There is a slight army advantage to Inhiba. He's going to have a Robo Bay pretty soon, but Blink actually may just finish. Acheron did recall, attempted to recall, and that's going to bite him in the ass. So he's going to have to be very, very, very all in right now. Right the hell now, and he's going to have to fight against Disruptors, but he does have Blink. He's going to make his way into the base, going to snipe this. And actually, he's going to snipe Disruptor production, though. This game's getting wild pretty quick. Yeah, he's trying to target the pylon, a little bit of disjointed action, but both players fighting to the death on one base. Recall is not available for Acheron. Battery overcharge is activated, and, well, we're going to see probes trying to micro around this to fight this, and battery overcharge and probes actually does pretty good, but that's a lot of damn stalkers. This is 100% a base trade. Well, we don't have 400 minerals or Inhiba. Acheron trying to get some units out. I see a shield battery going down somewhere, attempted to. Oh, down here in the... Okay, at his proxy base. Oh my god, that's why Inhiba's going to take a proxy nexus. Acheron has no idea. Again, using that recall on that probe was not the decision Acheron should have made. There's 1 worker for each. Acheron going across the map. He does not know there's a nexus. Inhiba does have a observer, which could allow him some advantage here. Oh, now that nexus is scouted. Acheron supply blocks for the moment, but he does have the massive army lead. Gonna kill the Warp Prism, so even if stuff gets powered back, he's actually winning the fight. GG, well played, and Acheron takes the finals in a 4-0. Or 4-2. Ha! Just kidding. GG's, congrats. Well played, both of you. That was a banger of a game 4. Yo, some of my stuff reset. I think when I need to relog here. We're gonna actually get rid of the sounds. And let's see. I'm gonna try to get some stuff set up here to get our interview in with Acheron. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well played by both, but congrats to Acheron. Give me just a minute. I'm going to get into this. We have to get something set up here. Alrighty. Give me a few mementos and we're going to do the interview. Acheron's going to win DreamHack Atlanta. Oh boy. Let me see what I can do. We have a few little things going on here. Just to add, because he won. gonna get Acheron in a call. Okay, Acheron needs a couple minutes, guys. And all I can say is congrats to Acheron. We're going to wait a minute. When he gets ready, he'll give me an old ring-a-ding-ding. Congrats. Time to pay out the bets. And, well, looks like young Aquarian Acheron gets $150. I'm muted? Still? No, I'm not. Well, this won't be in the VOD, so don't worry about that, but yes. Magnus' ears are muted. Hey, what up, Kai boy? Acheron?
Oh, look at me.
Oh my goodness, I actually see you. I only saw you in one picture. This kid that I've known for a long time, bear with me. I have to get him on. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's like, hold on. We're having technical issues here. I've never had this happen like this, but we're good to go. Acheron, congrats.
Thanks.
And yeah, guys, this is Acheron. How do you feel about yourself now at these games, you know, Mr. Pro Bing Bong?
I feel pretty good. I was kind of scared of Prototype, and I wasn't at all scared of the Protoss, either of them. So it was kind of tilting when I lost game 1 to Inhimba.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, were you a little afraid? The games look pretty close, honestly.
The Inhimba ones? Or the Prototype ones?
Yeah, just a second. We're having a little bit of
Oh, are you fixing the cam?
Yeah, I'm fixing the cam stuff because got to do it in the fly in the calls when it's Discord sometimes.
I've been pinged in a Discord server. Oh god, Magneth over here pinging me? That's messed up. Come on, Magneth.
Yeah, I know, right? And yeah, so how do you think he played Inhibba played in the final series? Was that your scariest match, or were you expecting it, or did he metagame you, do you feel like? Because it seemed like
he played almost exactly how I thought he would. I was surprised about the Stargate game 1. Because like he's usually extremely aggressive, but like double adept into Stargate's so surprising to me. Because he usually like 1 or 2 base all-ins.
Yeah, and when you beat Prototype with all your blink all-ins, and I may or may not have had some previous knowledge that's usually your go-to build.
Definitely didn't tell you I was going to 4-gate blink every game beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely didn't know.
Yeah, I watched Magneth. He was like, oh, just DM me if you want some replays for the like your opponents. So I asked him for upper trees the other day, and then this morning or this afternoon, yesterday, I'm checking the DMs right now. Yesterday, I asked him for the replays for Prototype's TVPs, and then an hour before I played, he was like, oh, maybe I should send those to him. That's messed up. So I looked through the replays, and apparently does the same thing every game. So,
yeah,
it's that simple.
That is kind of messed up. Way to go, Magneth. Dropping the ball. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously.
Yeah, I should have asked Gator for replays, right?
All right, so Acheron, you won. I'm a man of my word. When you were playing, you didn't hear this, and sorry for the loss. I think that affected you guys' game. What was your thought on that internet connection issue?
Oh, that one? I thought I was in a mediocre spot. I thought I was losing, pretty hard. And, my only hope was to hit a big disruptor shot. And then we got back in game. I hit the big disruptor shot and got 2 adepts in the mineral line. I was pogged up,
Yeah,
that's a big dub.
So as a man of my word, I'm gonna have to make an Acheron command, and you know what that command? You can use your choosing, but I was gonna be like, that's cringe. Would be all I can think of when I think of hearing your voice in Discord.
Definitely, I'm super pogged up or something. I don't
Hell
know.
yeah.
I'll have to think about it.
Yeah, so you have choice. We're gonna give you a couple commands for taking the win. My man Acheron. And
In that game 2 or game 3, whichever one Inside Out was, against Inhimba, dude, I was so mad about the scouting. I counted his workers and his main, and I'm like, oh, he has the same number of workers that I do, and I have a scout on the map. There has to be a proxy. I send 3 workers on the map to find it. It's nowhere. I'm like, guess he's just dead. Then an oracle flies into my base. Is messed up.
yeah. Yeah, that was a wild set. The other one too, I noticed he had the proxy. He had what appeared to be a metagame proxy second pylon, but it ended up being a robo in his natural.
Dude, that was also upsetting because I thought normally I send the probe to check the natural, but I guess I didn't that game, or maybe I think about doing it, but then I don't. On waterfall that was right.
Yeah,
that's kind of tilting.
Now, how do you feel that Anhimba said it playing in North America? He was doing it because it's easier. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, clearly it's not easy. Well, actually, I guess technically it would have been easier for him. Because, like...
NA best server?
Well, NA is the hardest server. I mean, let's be honest. Hero Marine 7k on EU, 5.5k on NA. That's all I'm saying, you know?
That's true. That is...
The facts are there.
The facts are there in terms of MMR.
But I mean, clearly NA is superior because I'm from NA and I won. So... You know.
Are you a god in even number games, or is that just a coincidence, by the way?
Actually, I'm only allowed to win if my opponent picked the map.
That's your secret.
Yeah, I won on all. That's for my secret for my opponents in the future. Just let me pick all the maps, because then you're gonna go flawless. It's literally I've never seen it fail.
Imagine Acheron actually the next trigger, just the up and coming trigger number 2. You guys are like the same age, so like, let's be real here.
Acheron, what are you gonna do with $50? Try to not be in debt in student loans. That's my plan. I don't think $50 are gonna do much though. I'm probably gonna spend it at DreamHack Atlanta actually.
There you go. There you go. I was gonna say, actually, isn't it $150 or was this?
Oh, for the ticket or for the winning?
Winning.
No, I think the entire thing is worth $150, but first place is $50. I know that.
Yeah, and Kai Boy keeps asking me, "Where's my Acheron poster?" Well, it'll be up here. It'll be up here.
Oh yeah, I was told that I would get the you'd put up the thing. I saw it, but I don't remember where I saw it.
I didn't see the other one. Well, I can't have that and you and this. And I didn't see that one. I'll put it up after you're on. We're gonna have you up on the Dave stream after. When I'm laddering, we're gonna have
we're gonna
have Acheron. Acheron, NA Chad. Anything else you want to say?
Magnet, you better give me the money before Atlanta. That's in like 3 weeks, man.
And Himba's up for an interview.
Right.
We're doing a second place interview. I mean, I'm just saying, there's no rush to me. I'm like, I would have actually gotten the call with you too. And when he kept saying the poster, I didn't know what he was talking about. Because I mean, I'm like, well, we got you on chat, and I'm like, we got you full screen here, and we got the congrats to Acheron. You're the NA regional champion. Anything you have to say to Slip Chip now?
Oh, actually, there was one thing. I lost game 1 against Inhimba because I didn't listen to Slip. He doesn't tell me things, but he says things. Every time he sees his opponent get an oracle, he's always like, "Oh, you gotta like make sure to be aware that there's probably stasis wards around." I'm like, "Send a unit in front," and then I walk directly into a stasis ward when I know he has 2 oracles at home. I'm like, obviously he's putting stasis wards down, and I lose game 1 because of that. He's actually messed up.
Can we have a double interview and a Vulcan? Yeah, that's crazy. But so Slip Chip almost gave you advice, but just fell short because of his developing young mind.
Let's go with that. And it's definitely not because I don't listen to anything Slip says.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really either, so can we really blame you? I guess
Yeah, I never listened to Slip.
we're gonna do a double interview. So Acheron's gonna be in the interview again too, in the Vulcan Cup
Wait,
voice. Is that what you mean, Magneth? Or I'm confused.
I'll actually be the person voice acting for Vulcan in the Vulcan Cup anime later. Don't even worry about it.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna need you in the voice again, and then I'm gonna have to set up Discord
Okay,
again.
Oh, okay.
If that's cool. So I'll see you in voice somewhere in the 900,000 like the only server
Yeah,
that has
just send me an invite to whatever channel you go to.
yeah. All right, cool. Sounds good. Or just hop in any of the yeah. I'm just gonna hop in casting 2, and then we'll move around if we have to. All right.
Is that in Vulcan Cup? 'Cause I don't think I can see it.
Yeah. I'll give you a.
I'll just let somebody drag me in there.
All right. Yeah. All right, guys. So, okay, look at that. Acheron's there. Just figured we could jump
Probably
in.
Magna.
And we're gonna get in Himba.
Let's hear the Smack Talk Akron tell Inhimba what's food and what's good. Okay, well, food. Let me look up the definition of food for him real quick.
All right, and then we can turn on the cameras after. Oh, I see Inhimba. He's in general.
It's any substance consumed to provide nutritional support for an organism. There you go. That's what's food.
There's Inhimba. Okay, now we can get into Himba's camera on.
Hello.
Hello. I can actually just get in Discord with you guys. Let me.
Well, you are in Discord with us.
Well, I mean my camera too, and get you guys on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try something fancy. You know, us boomers. All right. Now we're gonna pop this out. We're gonna try this. And I'm gonna try to add you guys on. So how you doing, Inhibba? Very well played.
Well, I'm fine.
You're fine? You are?
Yeah.
So
The last games was without. I don't expect it that Asheron will so aggressive in last games. I thought he was set at home and that's all. But he played Robo, Proxy Robo, with Prism, so it was hard to know and hard to counter. First games was on my plan. I played Oracle, so I didn't play Oracle before versus him, so he didn't expect it, and I did Oracle now, but it wasn't enough to win. So I win 2 maps with Oracle, and
yeah,
and next maps was kind of bad for me.
Well, geez, you know, so how are you feeling with this? Are you, we got both you guys here. I don't even know what to ask. I truthfully don't know what to ask you at this point other than like, so were you studying Acheron earlier on, or were you trying to metagame him the whole time?
Do you mean facing him?
Because you both watched each other's matches, and granted, Acheron was playing a PvT against Prototype, and you had a PvP.
Yeah,
so
I
you
saw
both.
it.
So were you trying to? It almost felt like you were metagaming a little bit, and you both played really well.
Yeah, Arshon played very good versus Prototype. I enjoyed it. It's my style. I like to play 2-base Prism 2 with the blinks. Yeah, so it was fun to watch.
Yeah. So you guys got any questions for each other? Any talk here? Any smack talk? Any just questions in general? You know, or thoughts?
Oh, I have a question. Did you plan for your proxy Stag out on Inside Out to be 1 pixel from where I scouted it?
Yeah, I moved my probe in the top, so you saw my probe and you saw that
I'd look on
proxy
that
near
side.
my probe.
Mm-hmm. I actually, you got me with that. I thought the proxy would be on the top side because you did that. But I also checked the bottom side, and there's like 1 pixel. That's why I only scouted half of the right side and the whole left side.
Yeah, pretty funny stuff. Man, you guys had some real bangers, actually. I thought we were going to go to a game 7, honestly. And again, apologies for the internet. I didn't say that to you and him, but for the internet issues I had. But definitely was an issue. Do you still think NA is easier, by the way, in Himba?
No, I don't think so, because I participated NA server, NA Vulcan Cup, just because a lot of Euro players know my strategy, my tactics, so so they know what to expect from me. And there, I like a new player, so a lot of people don't know my tactics, and I can did a lot of things. I can do a lot of things.
Interesting.
Yeah, honestly, if I hadn't seen replays and played against you, I think I would have lost the series. Because I definitely would have been 1-gate expanding, and I've seen your 4-gate, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, versus 1-gate expand, I always playing 4 gates stalkers, and that's all.
So in Himba, after this, do you think you're going to be changing your strategies up a little bit? And Acheron, the same goes to you. Do you think you guys think you'll be changing up strategies or trying to work on some new ones now that everybody's seen them?
Well, I think I will play just more standard games. I think it's more macro and on ladder, but on tournament games, it's hard to know right now. I have a lot of build orders and strategic, but it's hard to do it in one boss level. So,
look, still congrats on making it to the best of 7 nonetheless, too. I think sounds like Acheron was a little nervous here. But he's pogging over here, too. Are you feeling pretty good for at least making it as far as you did in the Vulcan Cup Fall NA Finals 2022?
I'm feeling great, obviously.
And Himba, you feeling all right still, regardless where you're at? Are you going to be beating yourself? You seem like you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. Absolutely okay, but I hate Disruptor so much. It's so...
So how confident are you guys going into the season finals against the top EU players now, though? This is the big question.
Since an easy server, I'm feeling pretty good. That's all I'm saying. Actually, the easy server, no cap.
So, hey, maybe it's gonna be Acheron and Himba grand finals.
That'd be hype. I'm not even gonna lie.
You guys both put on a really good final series for NA for the regionals. So, that said, I'm not lying either. I've had a lot of experience casting this MMR league, as you know, from Legion Cup from years, and sometimes the games are pretty monotonous, not gonna lie, but these were definitely not, and you guys both played extremely well, so
you tell me that NA games are monotonous? That can't be right.
Oh well, it depends. There's been times, there's always that one game, though, I will say, that one game out of the bunch, I'm like, okay, we got the same thing going on, the same game, the same whatever, and then there's one game out of nowhere. It's just like, hello, never seen this build. That's not a build. Let's go. But you guys actually,
and those are the good ones.
Yeah, and you guys use some really cool strategies. So, proving my point that PvP is the goated matchup.
Yeah, PvP is the best matches.
And that's the only
reason.
It's
actually the best matchup, unironically.
That's the only reason we don't see it in the finals of DreamHack ever.
Yeah, it's too good of a matchup. Yeah.
Totally no Protoss bias in the stream and with these guys here. Absolutely no Protoss bias. Thank you.
Do you guys have any goals going to the season finals? Acheron and Himba asks Magna. Do you want to go first or me? Alright, I'll go first. Yes, I'm gonna win it. Alright, next. Next question.
Next question. Oh god, I'm so glad. This is gonna be a bitch. I might actually have to hire a YouTube editor because I might be too lazy.
Are you gonna win it from Atlanta? Dude, I'm bringing my laptop to Atlanta. I'm gonna win both the Vulcan Cup and Atlanta DreamHack. It's not even gonna be close either.
Not even close. And Himba, what
Do
are
you sometimes find that a weakness of yours is you're too humble? Yes, I'm one of the most humble people in the world.
Meanwhile, and Himba's
Which
over
one's-
here, just like all like quiet. He's just like, I'm waiting until the finals.
Yeah.
Are you gonna win the LMML? Yes. That's also won't be close.
The real question is, are you going to win a Chicken Mantesta Open?
No shot. Trigger participates in this. I can't beat Batman for my life.
Ooh, yeah. And Himba, do you think you'll maybe, or do you think you've shown up in a few of my tournaments, I think, in the past. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah. I did it.
do you think when we have more Dave or Chicken Man and Dave adventures, you'll be at least trying it out and throwing your towel in there? Well, not throwing your towel in there. You stepping in the ring, if you will.
I always tried it, but it's hard to beat top players.
It is hard to play, but I got to say, from you guys doing it, I think you guys are going to improve. Sometimes you're going to get spanked down, but I've seen some upsets, and it's just like playing an EPT. But the difference is it's more. I'm actually going to be changing the format a bit too, so I have a feeling if you guys focus on macro rather than cheesing the guy sometimes, you might actually have a better shot. My opinion on other tournaments.
That's
if
true.
you're punching him, I think these tournaments are the Vulcan Cup's great because it can prepare you to try to challenge yourself, maybe outside of your skill set, you'd say, or where you're at right now to improve to get there. And I think you guys can do it. You're not me, so you can do it.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, they're trolling. Oh, look at the chat. They are trolling and Himba pretty hard there. And then they're going after Magnus. Well, anything you guys want to say otherwise too? Shout outs here. Stuff like that.
No, I think I'm good.
You
Oh,
good?
actually, follow my team Bing Bong Exports on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm going to get the link to
Twitter.com/Bing Bong Exports. It's a big one.
Yeah. Yep, right here. Here's the link to Bing Bong Exports on Twitter.
That's important.
And Himba, do you got anything, shout outs or anything you want to say?
Well, what can I say? I don't know what to say.
All right. How about you dudes? Have yourself a good evening. Are you actually in Russia in Himba?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so it's got to be later than heck.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
Holy moly, you're going to bed
How
at
much ping
times.
do you get? Feels like it's probably a lot from Russia.
Yeah, is your ping high?
Yeah.
Well, I will let you kids enjoy your evenings or go to sleep in your case, hopefully, in Himba. You look surprisingly somewhat awake for it being 4 a.m. in Himba.
What do you mean?
You look like you're not that tired as you should be, but then again, it could just be because of the camera.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't tired. I'm okay. I can play 10 ladder games.
DJ hours. Oh, Thug Finals
There
go.
you go. DJ hour ladder. There you go, buddy. Well, all right. Good luck, guys. Good to see you. Good to talk to you. Good to see Acheron, actually, from a guy I've been in voice with like 9 million times, and I never see him. So this is actually pretty based.
Yeah.
All right. And congrats, Acheron. Well played in Himba, and you've made it to the finals, at least for the main event. Tomorrow we'll see what the Europeans got with their build orders. Who uses build orders?
No one.
My man.
That's the only thing I do is use build orders.
Okay, Acheron. All right, so now, and Himba's going to take note of that. He's like, he uses build orders.
What build does he usual build? The problem is I have 1,000 build orders, so good luck with that.
Yeah. Well,
anyway.
All right.
Time for me to go to bed or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you enjoy your... Yeah, go to bed, you say. I'm going to see you in like every Twitch for the next 10 hours, Akron. You can't fool me.
I'm pretending like I'm going to go to bed so I can go eat.
All right.
All right.
Well, you enjoy your
See you
food
later, Dave.
and congrats. See you later. And see you later in Himba.
Bye-bye.
Bye. In chat, I have to turn my camera back on. Unfortunately for you. There we go. So, congrats, Acheron. I'm going to put up the thing. I got to look in the Vulcan Cup server. I can't find it. You're like, there's a poster. Well, I can't find the poster. Well, there you have it. Oh, the Carbot Zealot? I have no idea what that was. But I think that's fixed. No, there's supposed to be a... Oh, is it an announcements, maybe? We had the champions. But what a song for you to hear for the end of this. All right, guys. There we go. And now I'm going to update my title. And we're, guys, I'm just going to go black and quiet for a second. I'm going to be changing scenes, but I figured I'd let the music go for a minute. This is going to be a bitch to put together for YouTube. And Acheron, I have a question for you.
Hey Dave, where'd you learn this build from?
Princeton University.
Guys, it's going to be quiet for a second as I change scenes to regular Dave. There is. Oh, you want me to have a VOD? All right. Well, there is going to be a VOD. I'm going to stop it. All right, guys, I'm going to go into a ladder Dave mode. Now, this hacked up my whole scenes for OSC. So there will be a VOD, and once I stop this, give me a couple minutes, I'm going to be back. Kai Boy, I publish my VODs after. I don't, if you look on my Twitch, there's tons of VODs. No, I can end it and restart it. But I usually, after a tournament, I'll highlight it, but this one's going to be a bitch because we had lost internet. So I'm going to have segmented VODs. So you guys can see it. Well, guys, it'll be on YouTube after too. But if you look, I have highlights usually. So I got to, this one's going to be interesting. I'll probably just do, I don't know. I could do exports for now. But if you guys want, I'll be back in a bit with no, it's going to be segmented up because I had internet issues. So that's going to be one issue. So I'll probably have to put it together. All right, guys, I'm going to end this and I'm going to publish the VOD for Acheron. And then I'll be back in a few. I might run to the store for a bit. I was just going to plan it on going on, but yeah, I do always have VODs. Like, very rarely do I not. I think there was an OSC Masters Cup I missed. And you guys should check out my YouTube if you want it. Love you too, buddy. And check out my YouTube. Absolutely, Kai Boy. Ooh. Kai Boy trying to get me in trouble with my girlfriend, you know? But anyway, check out my YouTube. That's where all my tournaments go. I need more subscribers. We only have 130-something subscribers on my YouTube, and all tournaments are there. In fact, I can publish parts of this. The first chunk is published after I might... This is going to be in three... Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Because we had an abrupt end, so I might need to do some video editing. All right, guys, I'm going to go for a bit. You guys better come back for Dave Malding on ladder a little after. I might as well raid somebody, and then I'm going to publish your VOD. Thank you, everybody. And tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'm going to try to be up. Magnets, we didn't plan that one up too well as Dave actually being up. We are at the mercy of me missing more important things in life than tournaments. But so God help us all if I'm going to be doing it. Anyway, let's raid somebody. And yeah. Let's raid Chewy. She's doing an SDC event. Unfortunately, we lost some people because of the internet problems. And I will be back. Oh, actually, she's laddering. She was doing an SDC event. Anyway, I'm going to take a bit of a break. I will see you guys a little later. And Akron, the VOD will be published and all that in a bit. I don't know what I'm going to do for YouTube, if I'm just going to split it up in chunks and call it, but probably should take some time for something pro, but I don't know if I have time. Somebody else could do it. All right. Peace out, guys. I'll see you in a little bit.